Welcome to Ford PowerForce Tech Talk. In this series, we'll focus on tips to help you fix Ford and Lincoln vehicles right the first time. In spring 2018, Ford launched the first ever diesel engine in the Ford F-150, Motor Trend's 2018 Truck of the Year. The new 3-liter Power-Stroke V6 diesel was designed for customers who want good fuel efficiency while they tow and haul. To support this powerhouse, Motorcraft has launched a new F-150 diesel motor oil. It meets Ford's WSS M2C214B1 oil specification, which is based on the American Petroleum Institute API FA4 spec. The F-150 diesel motor oil is a lower viscosity oil than our Motorcraft WSS M2C171F1 spec, which aligns with and adds features to the API CK4 spec. We did a previous Tech Talk post on this spec, and you can find a link to it in the video description below. Here's what we mean by lower viscosity motor oil. There are several parameters that define the SAE viscosity grade, for example 10W30. The 30 consists of kinematic viscosity, which measures the oil's flow under gravity. The kinematic viscosity is the same for new F-150 diesel motor oil as it is for Motorcraft Super Duty diesel motor oil meeting the WSS M2C171F1 spec. A second parameter is dynamic viscosity, which measures the oil's flow between two moving surfaces under load. The dynamic viscosity impacts the oil film on moving parts in the engine. The dynamic viscosity is lower in the F-150 diesel motor oil. The 3-liter version of the Power-Stroke diesel engine was designed to use a lower viscosity oil. That's part of what helps it support energy efficiency. Industry and Ford testing have shown that lowering an oil's dynamic viscosity can help improve fuel consumption, as long as the engine is designed for that viscosity. Here's how it works. Maintaining proper clearances between engine components is vital for optimal engine operation and durability. In part, this is achieved through the oil film that's created between moving components by using a motor oil of the proper viscosity. Because the 3-liter diesel is smaller with lower operational loads than the larger Power-Stroke engines, and it has been designed to run on this lower viscosity oil, the oil will maintain the appropriate oil film thickness to protect the engine. The lower viscosity oil supports fuel conservation because the engine doesn't have to work as hard to pump the thinner oil through the engine or move the lubricated engine components like the engine crankshaft spinning in the bearings. One way to think about the engine doing more work with a higher viscosity oil is to imagine stirring a bowl of molasses compared to stirring a bowl of water. It takes more energy to stir the thicker molasses. Motorcraft F-150 diesel motor oil also meets the performance requirements of API FA4 spec for the following properties. Soot control prevents deposit formation and oil thickening from soot. Wear protection prevents moving metal surfaces from contact and wear. Detergency prevents deposit formation on oil-wetted engine surfaces. And oxidation control prevents the oil from degrading and thickening. For these properties, Motorcraft F-150 diesel motor oil meeting API FA4 specifications offers equivalent performance to API CK4. Do not use a Motorcraft F-150 diesel motor oil in Ford diesel engines larger than 3 liters. It will not provide adequate oil film thickness to protect the components in larger Ford diesel engines. These larger engines require an oil meeting WSS M2C171F1 spec. You can find a list of engines to avoid listed on the F-150 diesel motor oil bottle. In general, it's important to avoid misapplication of oils. For example, using Motorcraft F-150 diesel motor oil in a Ford diesel larger than 3 liters could cause harm to your engine. Also, do not use any oil manufactured for a gasoline engine in a diesel engine, or use F-150 diesel motor oil in a gasoline engine. The oils for each engine type require different properties for the particular engine. Make sure to always choose the proper motor oil for your diesel or gasoline engine. There are two options in the Motorcraft F-150 diesel motor oil line, a 10W30 and a 5W30. 10W30 is a great choice for most customers. It provides excellent performance and can be used in areas where the temperature doesn't drop below 0 degrees Fahrenheit. 5W30 is designed for a wider temperature range, down to -20 degrees Fahrenheit, while still protecting the engine in temperatures above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. 5W30 provides better oil flow at low temperatures. F-150 diesel motor oil will also be recommended for the new 2-liter EcoBlue diesel 4-cylinder engine that will be available in the Ford Transit van starting in the 2020 model year. So in the new 3-liter Ford Powerstroke or 2-liter Ford EcoBlue diesel engines, choose new Motorcraft F-150 diesel motor oil. And when you're choosing parts for all of your repairs, remember that Motorcraft parts feature a 2-year, unlimited mileage warranty. That's all for this post. Thanks for watching, and check out the rest of our series of installation and repair tips for Ford and Lincoln vehicles. For more information on Ford or Motorcraft parts, contact your Ford or Lincoln dealer or distributor or visit fordparts.com.